Bless up, my fellow knowledge seekers. I welcome you all to our channel, Life Before Fame, a place of growth, a place where we keep your third eye informed. Siyavuka la, siyafunda la, vula amehlo sidile nabo ngqo. Asingene.
Yo, before we get into today's topic, I have to ask you all to subscribe to this channel, leave a comment or like. Please click on the notification bell to get every
and fill the pockets of the puppets of white monopoly capital. We will continue to defend the rights of all South Africans, particularly workers in this difficult time, who can approach our labor desk led by our national chairperson, because we are committed to helping workers who are exploited by both small and big business. Let us continue to practice proper hygiene. Let us continue to protect one another and defend the women of South Africa. Let us resist the urge to die for an economy we do not own or control. We must fight like 1976 generation. We must not be scared. We must be able to speak truth to power. We must tell Ramaphosa that he's not our friend. Why should we be bothered by someone who calls Ramaphosa a bastard, and not be bothered by the fact that Cyril Ramaphosa agitated for the killing of our people in Marikana? Why should we respect a medal? Why should we respect a government that presided over the killing of our people? Why are we called upon to respect a man who is now risking the lives of our people? If to you Cyril Ramaphosa is a hero, to us Cyril Ramaphosa is a bastard, an undesirable person who occupies the position of president by mistake. Cyril Ramaphosa is a miscarriage of history, and we must fight tooth and nail to remove him from office. Who are you to tell us how we must treat a man who has got no respect for our people? Who are you to tell us how to treat a government which has got no respect for our people? If you are young and you seek approval of elderly people, you must know you are lost. They called Mandela disrespectful. They called Mandela adventurous. They called Mandela a terrorist. The same people today who are saying Mandela is a hero, every time they want to hypnotize the youth of South Africa, they quote Nelson Mandela to lead you into a political line. They called the youth of 1976 reckless. The ANC in exile issued the first statement distancing and denouncing the 1976 June 16 uprising. Who are you to seek approval of elderly people? The youth do not seek permission of the elderly to fight for what is just. If it's burning inside your stomach, if you believe in the cause, you must never seek approval of anyone. You must stand for what is correct. The youth of 1976 stood firm even when the parents rejected them. They knew that something was burning inside their stomach. They knew that they deserved better. They knew that that which they were subjected to is not what they deserve. They took a politically conscious decision led by militant and radical black consciousness youth, and they confronted the regime. Who are you to seek approval? Why do you want to behave like you are old when you are young? Why do you want to listen to people who have accepted mediocrity and have accepted that things will remain like this forever? Every time you speak to elders about change, they will tell you that, my child, these things have been like this. Those are the people who have accepted defeat. Don't ask me to join you in the process of joining those who have accepted defeat. I've not accepted defeat. I will never accept defeat. Not even in my grave will I accept defeat. You must never accept defeat. Only death will stop us from reclaiming that which rightfully belongs to us. The land is ours. The banks are ours. The mineral resources of this country and the continent belong to us. Stop being a coward. You are young. Take responsibility. Let me tell you, the youth of South Africa, you've got a license and a permission to make mistakes because you are still young. The time is still on your side. You can learn from those mistakes and correct them in the future. Don't be scared to take risks. Don't be scared to make a mistake because you are still young. You can make as many mistakes as you want because you will learn from those mistakes and become a better person in the future. Don't listen to people with questionable morals who want to tell you that the EFF leaders are disrespectful of people who do not respect themselves. Why do you want me to respect a man who sleeps with children who are the size of or the age of his daughters? What is there to respect? Why do you want me to respect a man who's called a cupcake by his own grandchildren? What is there to respect? Why do you want to listen to the ANC that gave Johannesburg municipality to a man who is accused of crimes? Removed a man who was delivering to the people of Johannesburg despite his ideological concoction and confusion. Service delivery was his priority. You replaced a man who loved the people of Johannesburg with a man of being suspected of crimes. When such a man goes and works with drug lords, and when such a man goes and works with convicted criminals, you now start asking questions as to what really happened. Those are the people who must tell the EFF how to treat themselves, how to treat a president with questionable morals. These are the people who think they can tell the youth of South Africa on how they should conduct themselves. Today, Johannesburg is a crime scene. It doesn't matter how many legal letters they can write. Johannesburg is a crime scene. And therefore, the supporters of Ramaphosa, the supporters of the ANC, who think they've got some chicken morality to tell us how we should address their president, they must first go and address their mess in Johannesburg, where gangsterism has hijacked the municipality, where criminality has hijacked the municipality. One of the senior employees of Johannesburg Property was told that she must deliver the tender of Sandton Gauteng station back to the same company that Mashaba was investigating, because those who are presiding over those entities, they said they want 200 million out of that transaction. Therefore, a terminated company must be reinstated so that a criminal syndicate can get 200 million out of that reinstatement of that contract. Those are people who claim to have morals, who can tell us how we must conduct ourselves. The same people who want to put the SIG on the scooters in the Eastern Cape, and the people of Eastern Cape want to complain like they are helpless, including the chairperson of the EFF in the Eastern Cape wants to complain like you are helpless. We want to tell the government of Eastern Cape, take those scooters and give them to municipalities. They can use them to deliver mails and bills. Because any of those scooters, if they are found in the villages, claiming that they are coming to fetch a sick person, fighters, you know what to do with such behavior. I will not tell you now. I will tell you in our own space and privacy. But don't complain like you are helpless. Take it upon yourself to show the Eastern Cape government that you don't want those scooters. If it means you physically removing them from the streets of Eastern Cape, do so. Because we are not going to allow any...
Please subscribe, leave a comment. Me, I'm the ball. And now, I'm out of here. Bless up, bless up.